Well, a special musical and cultural event is taking place tomorrow night to benefit the people of Ukraine. Pianist and author Dr. Taras Filenko joins us now to tell us more about the event. Doctor, good to talk with you tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. I would like to present Ukrainian music as a very important entity. In this evening, I will play piano and I will talk about national identity of culture of Ukraine, of musical culture as well. I would say that our collective breath has been taken away by the war in Ukraine. And the question of Ukrainian identity is both a tool of the invaders and the valiant response of Ukrainians. This is the latest iteration of the cycle of outside repression and cultural resilience Ukraine has endured for centuries. I think that music connected to the folklore and folk and art music form a national identity for centuries. I would say that Russian assaulted in two ways. One is a military assault, and one is assault of the national identity. And I will try to give kind of breadth and scope of the art music, along with the slides and videos, also playing piano of music from 19th century, 18th century, and 20th century composers. Also explain why it's so important for nation, for Ukrainian. Yes.
We only have a few minutes, and I understand, I mean, obviously, to identify a culture and really enlighten folks to what the Ukrainian culture is like, that will take hours, days, years. But could you give us basically a synopsis of the culture that you want everybody to understand that is alive and well in Ukraine?
Our culture is multi-layers, I would say polyphonic entity, because it's formed by Jews, by Italians, by French, by Romans, and our culture is also bilingual, because very often you can hear that, oh, this is Russian language or Ukrainian language. Yes and no. Identity is an art also in Ukraine, and now people fighting not only for their land, not only for the home, but also for their identity. This is what I'm going to argue in this lecture. Also, I will try to explain why it's so important for Ukrainians, why it's so crucial. And very often in a country that's been suppressed for centuries, oral tradition is extremely important to maintain the history and the identity.
So this is happening tomorrow at the Mesa College Event Auditorium, room G101, and it's free to the public. What are you hoping people walk away after hearing what is going to be a combined intellectual but also musical lecture?
I think that a culture is a politics, is a weapon, and also is a strength. I would like them to understand and to find out that Ukrainian is not only fighting for themselves, they're fighting for the whole world, for the democracy in Europe and also in our country. This is this war probably is much more important than we even think, because the war is the largest assault on the democracy since World War II. And the culture and national identity is extremely crucial to withstand this pressure from outsiders.
I have a feeling it's going to be an incredible night tomorrow. It gets underway at 6 o'clock. Again, it is open to the public, and we are going to have a link on our website so folks know where to go. Dr. Filenko, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you.